Hello,
We are the pink team, and we will explain what is a rational function.
and how to solve it.
But first of all, what is a rational function?
Okay, first of all, Peter Kosek from study.com defines a rational function as a function that is a fraction and has property of both, and its numerator and denominator are polynomials. As shown in the example, we can see that both numerator and denominator have polynomials. We can observe the effect that the function has while graphing the example. Two lines that go in different directions and never touch each other. What are those? And what are other elements goes into solving a rational function?
The 8 elements defined in a rational function.
The domain of a rational function is the set of all the x values that the graph goes through except the zeros of the denominator. Then, vertical asymptote. Vertical lines which correspond to the zeros of the denominator of a rational function, and signs that it cannot be crossed. After that, horizontal asymptote is a y value on a graph which a function approaches but does not actually reach. This can be found following these three rules. When the degree of a numerator is equal to the degree of the denominator, y equals a divided by b. When the numerator degree is bigger than the one in the denominator, y equals 0. And when the degree of the numerator is greater than the one in the denominator, the horizontal asymptote does not exist.
Now, the y-intercept is the coordinate in a graph in which a line crosses the y-axis, while the x-intercept is the coordinate in a graph in which a line crosses the x-axis. The whole is a coordinate that cannot be trespassed in a graphed line, like an actual whole. And finally, the range is a complete set of all possible resultant values of y. Problem time!
Here, we are presented with a rather complex problem. We can confirm it is a rational function because there is a polynomial in both the numerator and the denominator. The numerator has a degree of 2 and the denominator has a degree of 2 as well. Step 1. First of all, let's simplify the function to get a more accurate view of it. We identify that the numerator is a trinomial, and so is the denominator. Each of them can be factored into two binomials. Step 2. Now, with this information still factored, we can get the domain from it, getting the x values from what is represented. And don't forget, all the x values count in the domain. Step 3. Let's see if we can cancel anything from both up and down. If so, let's simplify the function. Step 4. Let's find the vertical and horizontal asymptotes. Let's follow the degree rules for the horizontal and focus on the non-cancelled values of x for the vertical. Step 5. For finding the y-intercept, we need to solve the equation by evaluating x equals 0.
Step 6. And the reverse for the x-intercept and evaluate y equals 0. Step 7. We can find the whole by finding the x value of the cancel factor, and then evaluate the factor into the new simplified equation, which is going to give us a coordinate. Step 8. Now, for graphing their x and y intercepts, or the translation of the shape into the graph. Step 9. With all the information and the graph complete, We just need to check which is the range out of values that y has.